Yeah, sure. So I'm a physicist, which means I'm interested in kind of physics problems, but I'm a theoretical physicist, which means I work on theories of things rather than doing experiments. And so I have what we might call a high view of Scripture. I think the Scriptures are authoritative, and I think they tell us the truth. But the real question is what kind of truth are they telling us? And so if you look at Genesis 1 and 2, one of the first things that you notice is that Genesis chapter 1 is one story about creation. Genesis chapter 2, which is backed right onto it, is a slightly different story. It's telling you the same story but from a very different perspective, and some of the things are in a slightly different order. So for example, in the first chapter, it says in the first day, the second day, the third day. In chapter 2 it starts, in the day that God created the heavens and the earth. The word yom is used, the same word that's used for a single day, separate days in chapter 1 is used for all of the days compressed into one in chapter 2. And so these kind of differences already suggest something really important, which is that this text is almost certainly not meant to be read in what we might call a journalistic fashion. And I compare that with, say, the Gospel of Luke, where the writer starts by saying, these are the things that he writes to his friend Theophilus and says, basically, these are the things that I saw. These are eyewitness accounts. So that's the first thing you notice, is that this, in its own structure, suggests very strongly that it wasn't meant to be a journalistic account.